Starting here right now. When the countdown commences. And here we go. Immediately with a fake kickoff, and Ruthel off to the races. But the shot off the crossbar, and it eventually goes in. 5 seconds down and already a goal on the board. What a good play there. Already some new strategies being busted out by Vanta tonight. I'm excited to see where this goes. Barry going up for it. Trying to hit it off the wall, but it's left for JD. JD with a fake and a good save from Ruthel. Now only one defender Ruthel has to worry about for the time being, but it's given enough time for all the other defenders to come back. And a good rebound, Frosty with the goal. Sending it right back. Great start tonight. Vanta already up by 2. Ruthel taking it up the wall, seals the boost from JD. And Vlad not quite getting the read on Ruthel's play there. But still the ball goes in Ibreon's territory anyway. Good clear from Frosty. Frosty sends it towards the corner. JD with another counter attack. And now Ruthel sets it down. Bryce with a send-off to Ruthel on the other side of the field. The spike straight down, and JD clears it the other way. Frosty slowing the ball down, back in the corner, trying to read Vlad's touch. But to no prevail there. Now JD in the opponent's corner having a fight with Frosty. A good block from Frosty. And a center from JD, but nobody's there to score. Frosty going up for it, staying with it. Now the ball is loose for a second. Vlad picks it back up, looking for a play. Ruthel with the clear over to Frosty. Frosty's up for it. Blocks Barry. Another center from JD. Frosty's first to clear it away. Bryce looking for Ruthel, but they actually question who's going for the ball. And I think they faked out the defender in the process, and Bryce gets a nice shot on the goal. JD was waiting for Ruthel to hit it his way, but didn't expect Bryce to get another shot. Vanta up by 3. Ruthel popping it towards the wall. Frosty gonna follow it up, sending it towards center field. Barry taking it upon himself, sending it the other way, and a good center over to JD, and JD puts one away for Gurb Chumble. Alright, that should fix the scoreboard, sorry about that. There we go. Frosty in the opponent's corner, leaving it for Ruthel. Ruthel looking to make a play, but the ball gets cleared over the net. Ruthel staying with the aggression there, runs out of boost. Now we're in an awkward position. Frosty dodging the demo, able to make the clear. Ruthel regains possession, but Barry's there to challenge. Ruthel's first to get to the ball and clear it away from the net. Now Frosty off the wall, having a 50 with JD. Bryce turning for it. The ball just popped up in center position. Frosty looking for the clear, but actually fakes out Barry. And luckily, no goal was scored there. A rebound shot saved by Bryce. Now Bryce up for it. And gives it off to Barry, who's actually going to own goal. And the goal's going to be credited to Bryce. That had to have been awkward. Bryce giving it off to Ruthel, sending it to himself off the corner, but he gets demoed in the process. A shot from Barry unfortunately goes off the post, And another shot from Vlad, saved by Ruthel, and a third shot from Barry. That one finally goes in. Ruthel trying to play the solo defender, couldn't get help in time. Unfortunately, that one goes in. Ruthel sending it straight to Bryce. Wow, quick to respond. Ibreon was on that goal. Not sure in the exact time, but I know just a few seconds ago we were at the kickoff. Ball gets popped up into the corner. Ruthel with a quick play and a shot from the corner, almost going in the net. And now JD gets past Bryce, but it goes off the crossbar, and Vlad's there to back him up. A good pop up from JD, just gets past Bryce, allowing Vlad to get a shot off. And that one goes in the net, but still Ibreon has the... What happened there? I don't know where the ball went. Yeah, it did a thing. It definitely did a thing. And Ibreon's gonna take a goal for it, I guess. Anyways. Almost another goal from Ibreon there, but it goes off the crossbar. JD having a fight with Frosty. My apologies for possession. Center over to Bryce, but Bryce whiffs on the ball. Rithel's gonna catch, grab a full tank, and he's back to the races. Bounce off the back of his car, off the backboard. Bryce is gonna get a shot, but it hits the corner. Frosty unable to put it away. Now the ball goes the other way. Ruthel gets saved. JD catching the ball, going to try to make another shot attempt, passing off to Barry. And a good challenge from Frosty. That one goes up the wall. Ruthel over to Frosty. He's going to send it to the corner. Now the ball gets centered. A shot from Barry. It's saved by Ruthel just in time. Bryce is a little bit of a breakaway. Barry gets back in time, having to challenge Bryce. Now the ball goes up in the corner. Frosty, quick to it. Tries to follow up. That ball gets whiffed. Now Bryce with it. Over to Ruthel. JD intercepts. Now Frosty over to Ruthel. Ruthel leaves the ball to go up the wall. Frosty slowing it down, looking to make a play with Bryce. Bryce couldn't get to the ball in time. Ruthel sends it towards the top right corner, but it goes off, and that is going to hit the ground, and Ibreon takes game number 1. Well played there. Ibreon already looking a lot better than they have at the start of the season. And it's definitely paying off for them. They did really well that first game. Hopefully they can keep that momentum up and take the series under their belt as well. Get into game number 2 here. With the same lineup, they're gonna trust the play and go for it again. Ruthel just off the kickoff, actually whiffing the ball. That is okay. Ball gets settled down in the corner for a second. Now Vlad sends it back towards the corner, and it's going to cost him his life. Now Frosty trying to make a play here, sending it to the other side of the field. Bryce going to grab a full tank of boost and turn on it, forcing a 50 there. Ruthel trying to get a shot off, but unfortunately couldn't quite get to the ball in time. And Frosty unable to make the save there, and that one's going to fly straight in from the opposite side of the field. It's okay, unfortunate series of events, still plenty of time left in the game. Nothing to fret about just yet. Quick with settling the ball down in the opponent's zone. But now it goes back into Gurb's area. Vlad popping it up towards the wall and clearing it away. He's able to stay with the ball. Now Ruthel gets an opportunity in the corner. Looking to try to clear it away, and he does. With a big whiff from Barry. The ball goes up the wall. Bryce sends it over to Ruthel. Ruthel following it up. Gets bumped out of the play, though. Barry makes contact, but the ball doesn't go anywhere. And looks for a bump as well. Frosty able to recover first, and it's still able to clear it. Ruthel is a little bit too patient and allows the ball to be intercepted from him. Now Bryce looking to make a play there. Doesn't quite get to the ball in time, and also is out of boost. Good save from Ruthel, and a double save is that. Doesn't get credit for the second save, but it looked like it was. Bryce running out of boost, trying to make a shot. Now Barry sending it back to the other side. Clear from Ruthel, he's following it up. Now Vlad trying to clear it away from the corner. Good center from Ruthel, but no Ibreon players are there. Frosty gets his flip off, but it actually sends him above the ball. Now JD looking for a play towards the net, and he gets it. Gurb now up in the game 2-0. Rossi sending it straight over to Gurb's zone, just off the kickoff. And unable to receive the ball, JD actually leaves it to bounce off the wall, giving Ruth ample time to get a shot, and that one's going to go in. Two to one. The score. Gurb is still in the lead. Vlad wanting to take a play, make a play all on his own. Sorry about that. Good bump from JD, but nobody's there to put it away. Now Ruthel doesn't quite make the play he wants there. Leaving Barry try to make a play with zero boost, and now Bryce just off the wall, he runs out of boost as well. Vlad looking to create some space for his team here. Now Ruthel with it again. Also no boost in the tank. JD is actually going to steal Ruthel's boost as well. Ruthel still left with zero boost for that much time. He can get a good rotate. Seemed like JD was just blocking all of Ibreon's attempted clears. He was able to send one into the net. Good follow-up from Bryce off the kickoff, but now JD has possession. Ruthel, I believe, side flips on accident. Good save from Frosty, though. Now Bryce getting it past one. Ruthel catching it off the wall, but sends it over to Frosty. Frosty gets a good clear. Bryce quick to follow it up. And now Ruthel with it again. A good pop-up over two players with JD. Doesn't take the bait, and he's able to make the save. Off the crossbar, Bryce with another pass. Ruthel not really in the best position to receive it, though. And now Barry sends one the other way. Help from JD, but JD actually whiffs the ball, and another shot saved off the crossbar. Another shot from a tight angle, and that one goes away as well. Bryce gonna follow up from his teammate there. And Vlad able to clear. JD with the aggression wins the 50 against Ruthel, but is unable to put it away. Bryce gets back just in time to make the save. Now Frosty with some possession looks to win a 50, and it sends the ball high. Ruthel going for a shot actually gets bumped midair, and Frosty with another shot towards the net, but it just goes wide. Bryce popping it towards the crossbar. Another save from Barry, and that one's going to hit the ground. And Gurb Chumble's going to take the second game of the series. So now we are all tied up 1-1 in the series, with Gurb winning the game 3-1. Ibreon may have looked like they slowed down just a little bit in that second game, and I don't feel like they were as confident going for plays as they were in the first game, and that may have led to some panicked moments and could have caused some whiffs there. But it's all right. It's best to keep the calm spirit and just keep pressing on. Barry getting possession just off the kickoff, and Frosty with a quick challenge almost sends one right in the net. JD over to Bryce, over to Frosty. Frosty sending it up the wall. Gets bumped out of the play though. People trying to follow it up, but he was mid-flip. Couldn't quite get the recovery to actually make a play, and Bryce almost sending a shot from across the field. That one gets saved. Frosty with another 150. And he sends it to the center of the field. Frosty gaining possession, but doesn't have much boost to work with, though. Still has 0 boost, but he's going to keep pressing on. Now Bryce following up his teammate off the wall. Ball gets slowed down here. Barry going to look for JD to clear. JD sends it across the field. And Frosty unable to get up for it. Leaves the ball to go in the net. Ball goes straight up towards the ceiling off the kickoff. 2 force 50s. Now the ball is going towards Gurb's net. Barry with the clear, looking to follow it up. Sending over to JD, and a good 50 clears the ball away from Ibreon's net. Now Bryce sending it over to Barry, and received by Frosty. That sends it towards the net. That one gets saved by Vlad. Now Vlad over to Barry, taking a shot. Saved by Ruthel. Ruthel getting it past one as well, and get it past Vlad. Barry is going to turn on it. Trying to get it clear away from the net. Now Bryce is left alone, slamming the ball into his corner, trying to follow it up. But Vlad actually intercepts it. Goes off the wall. Frosty going for a shot, and that one gets saved by Barry. Barry over to JD. Towards the wall, gets it past Bryce. Leaves it for Vlad. Vlad leaves it for Barry. Barry up the wall with it. Frosty with the clear. And a good clear that was. Ball gets sent towards Gurb's corner. Now Vlad clearing it away, looking for a pinch with Barry. And Bryce looking to send it towards the wall. Maybe bounce it off for a pass to Ruthel. Frosty takes it in the corner. Tries to slow it down for his center. But it wouldn't have mattered. Now JD gets it past Bryce. Now Ruthel up the wall with it. Doesn't quite follow it up how he wants. And now JD with possession in his own corner. Challenged by Ruthel. Ball getting popped up. Cleared by JD. Ruthel slowing it down, but JD's still in the air. And still making a touch. Sending the ball towards Ibreon zone. Ruthel going for a challenge. Barry gets it past him. A risky clear from Bryce. That one actually stays out of the net. Ruthel with a pass off the wall. And JD challenging and making the save there. Not the best touch, but the ball goes off the crossbar. And Ibreon gets saved again. JD trying to clear it away. Gives it away to Barry. With over to Frosty. And a great pass to Ruthel. And Ruthel's going to score. Uh-oh. Hold on. Sorry about that. Ruthel looking for a play with a double touch. That gets sent wide of the net. Barry getting it past Frosty, but Frosty's going to send it back in his own corner. And actually makes contact with Bryce on the backboard on his rotate, unfortunately. And now Ruthel's back with it again. Sending it towards the net, goes off the corner. He's staying with it, trying to make another shot, but that one gets 50'd out of the way. Frosty trying to challenge. So no prevail, and a good save from Bryce. Ruthel clearing it away. Little to no boost to work with. Now Frosty. Sending it towards the net. Vlad with the clear. Tries to follow it up. Wins a 50 with Bryce. Good clear from Ibreon there. Get some breathing room for a second. Frosty clearing it towards the corner. Final 10 seconds and we're still tied. Ball still in the air. Timer ticks down. Ruthel trying to save it. Actually hits the floor before it can go up the corner. And now we are in overtime. A good shot from Ruthel just off the kickoff, but it goes wide of the net. Frosty now looking to make a play of his own against center. Cleared by Barry. Bryce up for it. Sending it towards the wall. Bryce out of boost. Ruthel trying to pick up the pieces. Just left alone for a second. Ibreon trying to rotate back. They're in kind of awkward positioning. Vlad making a counterattack here. Ball gets caught by Frosty, trying to win a 50. Bryce first to receive. He immediately backs off. I'm pretty sure he had plenty of time to keep the play going. That was pretty risky. So it works out in their favor. As they get the clear, and a good save from Ruthel. Ooh, that was an unlucky. That was unlucky right there. I don't really have much more to say about that. Did he make? Yeah, Ruthel did make contact with the ball. The pins just didn't go in his favor. But Gurb is actually going to take game number 3, and now they're up in the series 2-1. 2 losses in a row after winning the first game. I wonder if Ibreon is going to resort to a roster change here for game number 3. Frosty definitely taking some extra time, checking his options and seeing what the best play would be. All right, they're going to keep, Ibreon's going to keep the same roster going into game number 4. Hopefully this time it'll work out for him. Game number 4 underway. Ruthel immediately with the aggression, sending a pass over to Frosty, but Frosty whiffs, so Bryce is there to back him up. And quick to get on top of the board. Ibreon 8 seconds into the game. Sending a touch into the corner, and then gets an awkward touch that clears the ball into his own zone. Bryce trying to clear the ball awkwardly into the corner. That is an unfortunate series of events, but now Gurb ties the game 1-1. Barry sending it towards the wall, and Ruthel trying to take advantage of the awkward touch. Now the ball is going back into Ibreon's zone. Good shot from Barry and saved by Ruthel. Ruthel full tank of boost. Sends the ball to Bryce, but Bryce wasn't quite ready for it. Oh, Frosty has a breakaway with 0 boost. They get a lucky break on the unfortunate whiff from Barry there. And Frosty's just left alone to put it in the net. Ibreon now back ahead in the game, 2-1. Over 4 minutes to go. Ruthel forced a 50 with Vlad. Now it's sent into the center of the field. Barry's going to be the first to get to it. Frosty's going to catch and take possession. Not for long as Vlad forces another 50. JD is sending one towards the net, and a good save by Frosty. Ruthel catch, trying to make it clear here. Trying to get the flip reset from Ruthel, but unfortunately couldn't make it happen. Now JD with it, looking for a pass to his teammate. Vlad sends it towards the other corner. Bryce whiffing it in the corner. Now Ruthel's going for it. Frosty looking for a clear. Ruthel gets there first. And now Frosty's going to go for it. A good 51 by Frosty. Ball's going to be slowed down by Vlad. Now it's in the center position. Ruthel couldn't quite get there to make a shot. Bryce sends it back towards the net just for JD to clear. And a good pass from Ruthel over to Frosty. That was almost a 50 right in the net. That one gets saved. Now Barry trying to take it up the wall, but Frosty's going to intercept. And Frosty shoots one just wide of the net, unfortunately. Ball gets past Ruthel for a second. Vlad taking it up the wall. Grabs boost first, and Ruthel's going to take advantage. Ball's in center position again. JD takes possession and actually flips it over Frosty. Now Bryce in his own corner. Ball gets stolen away. Vlad looking for a spike straight down the net. JD couldn't get there in time. Popped up in Ibreon's corner. Frosty now with it. Stolen by JD, but JD's now at a boost. Still wins a 50. Frosty's back in time to make another clear. Now Rutho with it. Out of boost as well. Looking to try to fake out Barry, but Barry is not going to take the bait. Good clear from Vlad, and JD gets there before Bryce. But JD sends it wide of the net, and a rebound shot from Vlad, and that one's going to go in. Frosty was really close to actually making that save. Now the game is tied 2-2, minute 35 left on the clock. A good clear from Frosty. Play from Vlad. JD slowing the ball down. Looking to make a play there. Ruthel gonna try to predict him, but actually whips the ball, unfortunately. Frosty sends one towards the net, goes off the crossbar. Ruthel couldn't get there in time. Over to Bryce. Bryce back to Ruthel, and that one's gonna go in. Ibreon now back in the lead, 3-2. Ruthel up for it. Beats Bryce to the ball. Now it's sent back towards the corner. Frosty starts going for it, but then leaves it for Vlad. Trying to make his play and lets to block. Now Ruthel gets the clear. Vlad gonna be trying to take it up the wall, but whiffs it. Now Ruthel has a pass over to Frosty, and Frosty's gonna make it 4-2. JD off the kickoff sends one towards the net, and a good save by Frosty. Barry sending one towards the net as well. Ruthel catches it on his wall and is now clearing. Ball gets left alone. Bryce there to send it off. Has a little bit of time. He's going to take a shot. And that one gets saved off of Bryce's car, and now that it's cleared. Ibreon only has to hold him off for 10 more seconds. Oh, two players go for it. Now Frosty's there. JD doesn't take the bait. Timer ticks down. Ibreon's going to take this game 4-2. Series tied up 2-2. Next game is going to decide it. Well played by both teams. They are both putting up quite a fight there. I'm excited to see how this last game's going to go. Final game of the series. Let's see how it's going to go down. Ruthel immediately taking it off the kickoff, sending it towards the wall, up for Bryce. Now the ball's going the other way. JD winning a 50, sending the ball towards the net. And Vlad is going to be the first to score one in the first 13 seconds. All right. Ibreon's gotten the wake-up call. Now they're ready to play. Good play here from Bryce, getting it past two. Now Frosty sending it up towards the corner. That's for Vlad to catch, and Ruthel's going to intercept. And Ruthel gets a little bit of a harder touch than he wants. And another shot attempt from Bryce. That one gets saved by Vlad. JD sending it towards zone corner. Ball gets popped up by Ruthel. And a 50 from Frosty sends it to the other corner. Barry sending it over to Ibreon's zone now. Left for Vlad, but Vlad can't get to it in time. JD gives it away to Ibreon. Ruthel gonna hit it towards the corner, right to Frosty, and Frosty's gonna score, tying up the game. It looked like Gurb was out of position, unable to get back in time to try to make the save there. I know that's exactly what Ibreon wants there. Ball in a dangerous position, sent high in front of Gurb's net. JD gets back just in time before Bryce can do some damage. Now Frosty sends one down. That gets sent back to Ibreon's zone. Barry smacked the ball just high of the net. Now Ruthel taking possession, getting past Vlad. Over to JD, who sends it in a direction that Bryce was not expecting. Good save by Frosty. Now Bryce is going to go up for it. Taking it towards the wall. Now for Frosty with the clear. He's also going to follow it up as well, trying to win a 50 against Barry. It goes away from the net. Now we're back in Ibreon's zone. And Vlad can't quite read the ball. Ball gets popped up, sent to Bryce. Sends it towards the net, and now Ruthel with another shot. Saved by Vlad. Bryce couldn't quite get there in time to get the pump off. And now Frosty up for it. Sending it towards the net, goes right in the top right corner. I thought it was going to go towards the crossbar. I guess it just had the right momentum to barely miss it and go right in the net. Now Ibreon takes the lead. 2:37 left in the game. Awkward bounce. Ruthel's still able to read it though. Follows up with it, trying to predict Barry's counterattack there. Good pass from Frosty over to Bryce, but Bryce's shot goes wide of the net. Frosty keeping with the aggression, trying to slow down JD's counterattack. And now Ruthel faking out a couple of players, and another shot from Frosty. That one gets saved by Barry. Now it's a one-on-one. JD not beating Bryce in that 50 there. Good clear from Ruthel. Sent to Vlad. Vlad sends it towards the corner. Bryce gets taken out for a couple seconds. But Gurb's actually going to back off, giving Ruthel a chance to clear, and JD is right back at it. Now Frosty in front of his own net, gets past a couple of players, and a good clear from Ruthel there. JD's sending it right back over. Bryce with an awkward touch, basically just giving it right back to Gurb. Now Bryce, another clear there. He's going to follow it up, getting it past, I believe it was Barry, and that one's going to fly right in the net. Good way to keep momentum. Now Ibreon ahead in the game by 2. What a save by Ruthel there. Now he's going to follow up with a play of his own. And a pinch with Frosty. And that one's going to go in. I thought it looked like it was going wide, but I guess Vlad actually redirected it into the net. All right, Ibreon's going to take those, I guess. They're now up by 3. Just 60 seconds left in the game. Ruthel trying to slow it down for Bryce. And now Gurb is here with the counterattack. And very quick to receive a pass from JD, and he's going to store it. Frosty looking to make a play, but Ruthel's going to get there first. Frosty sending it back towards the corner. He's going up for it. It's in center position, but it gets cleared away. Now JD looking to try to get it past Ruthel. No dice there. Bryce with an awkward touch. Ruthel going to try to follow it up, but Vlad beats him to the ball. Now Frosty sending it up the corner. He's going to follow up with it. Final 10 seconds left in the game. Ball up in the air, and that is going to be the end of the series, with Ibreon taking the series 3-2, winning the game 4-2. Well played by both teams. Wow, that was actually a real back and forth there. Vanta winning the first game, and then Gurb with a 2-game win streak after that, and they were ahead in the series, followed by Vanta finishing the series off, winning 2 games, and they're gonna take it. Well played. Well played by both teams. Wow.